Hi guys, Camila and Brian here. Finally, we start our van conversion.
So we live in the suburbs where we don't really have place to work, and that's why we rented this place.
Yes, today we were busy to set it up. We set up some tables, we got some chairs from Marktplaats, second-hand stuff.
Decided to start with the cleaning and preparing everything for the installation.
We will be removing the panels inside, cleaning the car, and also checking if there are any signs of rust.
Yeah, if there is rust, then we have to buy more stuff to remove it, and otherwise we are lucky, and then we just can go ahead and start with the installation.
Okay, see you in the van.
So now we are going to remove the panels and inspect how the metal is below. Also, we remove the floor and see if there is any rust. So we are finished removing the inner panels which were installed before. For the most part it was quite easy, we just had to unscrew the screws and then we could remove the panels. We discovered some strange dots on this side of the panel. We have to investigate what it is. Maybe if it's just gone after cleaning then we don't worry, but if still visible after cleaning then yeah, maybe it's rust or something, so we would have to take care on this one. Then some panels, they were not that easy to remove because they were glued on with some adhesive. We had to figure out how to remove them without damaging the metal. And I guess that's about it about removing the panels. So now for today, the last part to do is to remove the floor. We should be ready to really start the cleaning, remove all the dust. Okay, let's start from there.
It's not coming out.
Maybe it's also with some...
Root.
Yeah, let's get the...
Pry bar. Yeah, it's glued. I see this. It's coming out a bit. Almost. Oh, I damaged something? Maybe it's better to go for this one because it's smaller. And then we can also get the pry bar from the other side.
Yes, let's try.
We decided to remove the black plastic stuff.
To have the metal so we can have more space.
Super brudas. Super dirty.
I think this was used for a garden. Ah, there's some rust, you see. So we can damage the metal anyways, right?
Yeah, there is some adhesive.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah! Wow! I got it, Brian.
Nice.
Super nice.
You want to lift
I
it?
feel it in my back. Okay, so we still fight with this. It's not easy.
No, it's not easy.
Yeah, but Brian is very, very strong. But the right side is coming out more, I think. Oh, Brian is getting the... Wow! I think it's really close.
Woo!
Brian is super strong. Wow, we have it. So happy.
As you could see, it was very exhausting to remove the floor, but finally we did it. See, there's still a lot of dirt, which we are now going to remove. And yeah, I'm very curious how it will look if it's finished. The thing we also wanted to share is we covered some holes which connect to the cabin. They look similar to those holes here, and we covered them specifically to prevent that the dust is going to the cabin and that we have to clean there as well. I hope this will work. we just finished the cleaning. We used some all-purpose cleaner
Yeah.
to clean the surfaces. Still have all the adhesive.
I thought that you say about the
Yeah,
microphone.
okay. So together with the general purpose cleaner, we used the microfiber cloths and the sponge to remove the dirt. We also used some brush.
To swipe everything.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
to
yeah,
swipe the big dirt. I think overall the van looks more clean. I think it's nice. Also, for me personally, it feels like we have more space since now the wood panels are gone. We can also better estimate where we have how much space and where we could add the framing and the insulation. So it gives a better picture. We still have some adhesive, so the yellow spots you see in the background, it's still the adhesive which held the floor. With the normal general purpose cleaning, we could not remove it. For today we are done. We set up the garage, we removed all the panels, we started the cleaning. I think we have a very good setup. Soon we are going home with this van, since we are still not able to move in the car to the garage. We have to make some preparations for this. And next week we will
Remove the rust.
remove the rust and the
paint.
adhesive.
Yeah.
And then paint all the surfaces, the spots which need repaint. I think that's it.
Yeah, we're going to Kitty now.
Okay. You see this side step, since it's installed there, for us it's hard to clean below. I'm removing the plastic caps. How it works, here's already an example. There's a hole. Now action. So what I'm doing, I'm just going here, doing a hole. Found a very fancy screw, which I can just pull off. Let's see if it works. There's hook screws, maybe they also work, if I would find one. Okay, and you see, quite easy. Go gaze. Oh, I forgot one.
Oh, there is one.
Let's see if it works. So it's dirty, but it's not too bad.
So you say that now I have to go on straight to the wall?
Yeah, just now till it works. Okay. A little bit left. Yeah, full right and reverse, yes.
Thank you, Brian. We are very happy because we just managed to fit in our huge car. It was very difficult. Brian simulated it in some program in Blender.
Yes.
The route of the car.
The way we had to go was very specific, and it's quite narrow, so we had to check all sides and
And now we can start with the painting.
rust removal.
Huh?
Rust removal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the dots which we have found, and we showed you before, they were quite ashy. I have cleaned them with some multi-purpose cleaner and with isopropyl alcohol, I think. And we can see that around there is some exposed metal. And we were not sure what is it. Friend told us what is it. From the outside, we have a dent. Someone might hit this car in the past. There is a way to fix the dents like this, to pull out the metal from outside. This is just some...
It involves some welding.
Exactly. So since it involved welding, that's why we have this marks here.
Traces.
And what we are going to do with this, we don't see that it's corroded. It looks like just some exposed metal. So since we clean it, we might sand it a bit, prime it with the epoxy primer, and then way we are going to protect it. It's also on the sliding door, but it's in such a place that it's quite hard to reach, and this we decided not to touch. Oh, it's here. I don't know how visible it is. And on top of it, we have wax. So since it's hard to reach, we decided just to leave it as is. And we will just clean this one. Started with the rust removal in the entire van. There are not so many spots with the rust, and we have started with the sandpaper. In the back there were just some small dots, orange dots, which we could easily remove with the sandpaper. Because we didn't see too much rust, it was really just some single points or like a line here. That's why we decided to go with the sanding paper, and it worked quite well. And the metal is very shiny, so the idea is to get to the shiny metal and then cover it with the epoxy primer and the paint. Clean everything with isopropyl alcohol, and we try to protect the exposed parts which we don't want to paint. And now we are going to take the light primer with the curing agent, and we will start the painting. Finally, 7 days passed. We have been waiting for 7 days for full cure because we are going to start with windows today. And for the vibration which we are going to make, it's required to have full cure. It looks like this right now. I think it's quite nice. We are going to remove it today, the tape. And there is something else what I would like to show you. Look, do you see any difference? Here last time you may seen the tachometer. We travel to tachometer specialist who helped us. And how does it look like right now? There's just a hole left. Maybe we will cover it with something. And there was some kind of device left, and what we needed to do, Brian did a good job, is just remove the window, remove the radio, and push this thing inside and then cover it, so it's almost no trace of the tachometer. Okay, so what you see here are the wheel choke blocks. They make from rubber and they smell super strong. You wanna smell? Yeah, I think Brian was able to smell them the entire day yesterday because they got delivered yesterday and smell very strongly in our house. So why we got them? Because our car will stay in the garage for several weeks, and it's not advised to keep the handbrake on for the entire time. So we are going to block the front wheels. Let's go. So I guess it's something like this, and the other one this way. And I heard that it's advised to get from rubber, not from plastic, so we got from rubber. And the other thing what we are going to do is start the engine every 4 weeks, maybe for 20 minutes, so the fluids shake a bit. The petrol, and also for the battery, to keep the battery alive.
Lessons learned.
It's time for lessons learned. First of all, we have removed too much of the healthy metal. We just had some spotted corrosion, but when we started removing the corrosion, there were still some dark gray spots visible, and we thought that it's still corrosion, but it was zinc from the galvanized layer from manufacturer. Luckily, we covered with very good Hempel paint, which is marine grade, so now we have very strong protection. But we could have done it better and just remove the parts which are corroded, and that would be enough. This way we work longer than required, and we use more materials than required. And it would be better for the durability if we would leave this layer.
The second lesson is material to be added. We first went with the Hempel primer and multi-coat. So I don't know the exact reasonings, but I think it was just like on the paper it looked like the best, right? It's for I think it was overkill. And maybe you say, yeah, overkill is not that bad. I think in this case it is, because it gave us more effort than actually needed. I think there's so many layers which it gave us more efforts. First of all, the primer, it is 2 components.
Yeah, it's 2-component primer because there's also curing agent, which has to be mixed with the primer, and it has to be mixed in this certain ratio. So in order to get to this level, we used syringes. Every time we were preparing the mixture, we just use the syringes and throw them away. So it's a lot of waste material. And if you prepare this 2 components mixture and not use everything, it's just waste, because you can use it only after mixing, and later on it's not usable anymore. So we have quite some left over. We will have to drive with it to the recycling center. Epoxy primer. So it requires additional PPE, also extra money, 35 euros per each. So later on, we decided to switch from this marine grade primer, but maybe it would be great just not for our applications. It's very durable and great paint, just not for us and for the van purpose. We switched to the Rust-Oleum primer and paint, and it's much easier because we went just for 1 coat of it. It's drying fast. We don't have to mix anything. We just use the can, paint, and it's done. So I think this is easier solution.
Advantage it has is the primer has the color red. It's quite visible, the areas which were primed, to coat with the color. When we were using this, we had a lot of spots which maybe only received 1 layer of the primer, or maybe 1 layer of the paint, or even not even 1 layer of paint.
That's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. And see you next time. Bye!